What's up, everybody? It's your boy Serpent20 Gaming, back with another video. Welcome, welcome. You can hit me up on Google Plus, Twitter, Twitch. All that good shit will be down in the description box down below. Um, with that being said, let's get back. Let's get right into it, shall we? You see the title. I'm gonna give you guys my thoughts about Nintendo NX. All right, cool. Now, I was at work this morning, so that's why I'm coming out with a video later on. I already see a lot of people talking about it, their thoughts and stuff like that. So I thought, I'll spin my own little opinion about it. So Nintendo NX. Now the NX is no more, right? The code name is gone, and now they're calling it Nintendo Switch. I know y'all like serpents. Switch what? That's the name. Nintendo Switch, right? Now, if you don't put the Nintendo name in front of that, like people might think like, what are you switching? Like you switching devices? What are you switching? Like, but I'm just gonna move on forward with the past the name, right? So we finally see what it looks like. Um, I kind of like I'm on the fence, right? Um, I don't want Nintendo lovers to like bash me for what I'm about to say. It's just my opinion. Don't get too mad about it. If I say something that may offend you or anything like that of your favorite console choice, whatever have you. Um, I have pros and cons about it, but the pros do outweigh the cons. So just bear with me. For all the others who are keeping an open mind about what I'm about to say, just bear with me and just walk along with me through my thought process as I relate to you guys, right? All right. Now I get that disclaimer out the way. So let's move forward with this real quick, right? The device I believe is cool, and the way they're showing it off on this little 3-minute reveal trailer, I can see the benefits from having this console. Um, I think my only gripe I have, if anything, is the size of the controller. I feel like it's too small. I'm a big dude. I have gorilla hands. You know what I mean? Like I feel like I'm gonna break the thing. You know what I mean? But that's just like a minor con thing. Like maybe the Pro controller will be better. Maybe new iterations down the line, where they might have a controller that like be slightly bigger or something like that. And I understand like they have to, they're trying to please everybody. They're hardcore Nintendo fans that love their console since day one and never moved and all that stuff, as well as the casuals like they did with the Wii. So I understand all that, right? Most likely there'll be kids and moms and stuff like that. So I understand the size of the small controller. Um, in case a 6-year-old may want to pick up a game and play stuff. I think that's cool. Also, a lot of third-party developers, damn, can't talk, are on board with this new console, right? And I can see why they are interested the way they are. I guess there's a docking station where you could put the screen on there along, yeah, on your dock station, and you can play on your TV, I assume, or on that actual screen. So that will be your home console version, right? Then let's say you want to go, let's say you had to go somewhere, let's say you had to run an errand, let's say you had to go to work or something like that. You can actually take up the screen from the dock station along with the controllers on each side of the screen, and you can walk and do whatever you gotta do. Now let's say let's say you was at somewhere where you can dock your screen on a table or something, and then you can play whatever, you know what I mean, play your games on it. I think that's cool as well. And now I see that third parties are on board with it, and I can see why. So I feel like because of this now, Nintendo can actually come back. Um, Now I'm not on the console war bandwagon bullshit. I'm nothing like that. I just want them. I want Nintendo to be just as successful as Sony and Microsoft. And I feel like with this direction that they're going with, um, it can possibly happen, and they can possibly get the casual market back on their side again, and get some numbers up with this new console coming out of March of 2017. And um, also, I'm hearing a lot of stuff. They're saying that they may have they can possibly pull some 3DS exclusives towards the Switch now. Yeah, it's gonna take me a while to get used to the name, but yeah. So the Nintendo Switch. Now here's another con right here, right? And I want your Nintendo fans to really jump on this, right? Now, if what I just said is the case, right? If they're pulling games that were only made for the 3DS, such as Fire Emblem, Pokemon, things like that. Now, if this becomes a thing where it's going to be on the Switch, uh, how would you feel about the 3DS? And do you think the 3DS will be dead as soon as the Switch comes around, right? And I understand that. I know you guys gonna harp on me and say, "Oh, 3DS is never gonna die. They're the number one handheld for years and years and years." And I get that, and I got you because I got a 3DS, and I basically got a 3DS basically for two games, right? I love my Pokemon and I love my Fire Emblem. So if I feel like if it's gonna go on the Switch, and I go get the Switch, then why would I need my 3DS? I would love to play my Pokemon games on my TV screen. I would love to play Fire Emblem like I used to when I had my GameCube, the Path of Radiance, Fire Emblem, and stuff like that. So I would love to play those games on my home console now, like Bravely Default, Bravely Second, like let's say we have another Bravely game. Like that would be awesome too. I could actually play on my own screen as if I was playing a traditional RPG. Like I would do anything on a home console, right? So do you think 3DS would be dead if the Nintendo Switch comes out? Uh, do you think it is? Do you think it's not? Let me know let me know your opinions. Let me know your thoughts on the in the comment section down below this video. Also, now besides those two things, right? Those just the cons that I have in mind as I'm doing this video, right? Now, I see where Nintendo's going with the mobile market, with this hybrid, and now they got to have third party backing. And I believe this is a rumor, but I'm not sure it's a rumor. If they are about to pull their 3DS only titles to the Switch, it's basically everything you want in a Nintendo all in one. Now we already know Japan is going to eat this up because they love their handhelds. So that's why they support the 3DS. They support the Vita. They love their handhelds over there. So we already know that region is under lock and key. They're straight home base. They got it all day, every day. So um, now I feel like they can win the American and the UK market as well, especially with this direction that they're taking again with if they're pulling some of their first party 3DS titles to the Switch, and you can play on the go, you can go anywhere. Um, Now I think my only gripe now, I think my third con out of this would be how good is the battery life, and what are the specs of the actual machine in itself. Now I'm not saying the NX should have 4K. I'm not saying it should have HDR. I'm not saying it should have VR. I'm not saying that it should be like top notch, whatever. All I'm saying is, um, if it's at least 1080, 900p, I'm happy. I'm good. You know what I mean? I wouldn't care about that at all. If it's at least 900p, I'm all right with that. Visuals don't really like wow me like that, so that doesn't even matter. Um, and also right now we can um we can assume that with this direction now Nintendo can get back on its feet. They can do what they have. They're still different. They still can do their innovations. They can still do, pretend like they're outside of the this realm of Microsoft and Sony and all this other shit, right? They can still do that and still win um the audience that they're targeting and still be able to strive forward, and the Wii U can be forgotten, right? Now, for those who have um Nintendo consoles in their house, because I don't have one. Like I said, the last one I loved was the GameCube. Didn't care too much about the Wii. Didn't care too much about the Wii U. But people are starting to believe that if this comes out, 3DS is dead, especially if their titles are moved. Now, here's another question. For the third-party titles that are coming to the Nintendo Switch, are you still going to get it for the other consoles, or are you going to actually get it for the Nintendo Switch? Like now with this idea that they're pushing, now third parties that's going to be including Sony and Microsoft and Nintendo and PC and all that stuff. Now you got to understand. Now you got to really think about which console to get it for. Now I understand people might say, "Well, Serpent, it's a no-brainer. I'll get it for Sony or Microsoft or PC because I want the 1080p, I want the 4K, I want the HDR, I want the 60 frames per second, and I got you, and I feel you on that, right?" But now when Nintendo comes out with their third party with the same game coming out for their console, now you got to be like, damn, uh, should I get the other for the other consoles for or the other platforms so to get my graphics fixed and my frame rate fixed, or do I go to the Nintendo and even though I'm going to get the steady frame rates because I never seen a Nintendo game that was crappy, you know what I mean, like frame rate wise and stuff like that, but and you also can take it on the go. Like say if it's a game you really want to play, and but you have to leave your house, you have to work, you have to run errands, you got family to take care of, shit like that. With this hybrid now you can actually play games on the go. You can actually just go anywhere, detach the controllers from the side of the screen, play. You can play with a friend. Um, so it's interesting to say the least. Now that's just the gist of it. I don't want to dwell too much in this video. Um, and that's just my thoughts, man. I really think Nintendo is doing great with this, and I hope that people can see what I'm telling you guys and understand that. Damn knows that with this direction, now they're forced to be reckoned with. Now people got to be able to understand that Nintendo's not going to be in the back burner no more. Now they're not going to take the back seat no more. Now you can't say that they only care about their own first party. Now they actually got third party, Ubisoft, Activision, Square Enix, just to name a few. Um, they all aborted this. So, and it's funny how the leaks, especially by Eurogamer, it turns out those weren't rumors. Like everything they basically said, basically what we saw in this reveal. So yeah, no, most likely it's an all around good thing. But let me know what y'all think. Leave it in the comments. Please sub to my channel if you haven't already. Hit that bell button besides the subscribe button to get all my videos, my uploads, so you get notified right away. And that's it. Like the video if you like it, dislike if you dislike it, and just let me know why in the comments. I'm out of here. Have a good one. Peace out. See you guys later.